All right, hello everybody. Thanks for coming down to the press room so quickly. I really do not want to be here. You know, I was out golfing and I have to come back in and give a press conference. I'm not really sure why. Kaylee, not happy about this, but I know there's a lot going on. It's Labor Day weekend, and I was out laboring on the golf course, and I do a lot of labor on the golf course, a lot of work, and I made some big deals. I made some very big deals on the golf course. Yes, I have. No, fake news, no questions. So I don't want any questions about how much I golf. Okay, I'm working when I'm out there, and I'm a little aggravated right now, and I'm very unhappy with Fox News. This terrible person said horrible things about me, talking about the military. I love the military. I love Hogan's Heroes. I went to a military academy, and I was in a military uniform all the time. This Fox reporter, Jennifer Griffin, who, by the way, that haircut, I mean, come on. That's a little strange. I don't like women when they have the super short haircuts. It's weird. Trying to look like a guy. Now, before I came out here, I signed a new executive order which makes it possible for me to fire anyone from any job, especially at Fox, because I make them so much money. So she's out. She is fired. Now, this entire controversy is a lie. It's a lie. Obviously, a lot of people misheard what I said about military people. Great people, fantastic people. I would never call them losers and suckers. I would never do that. The only military person I called a loser was John McCain. But I have to tell you, that's a different story. It's just him. I never liked him. He was a never-Trumper from the beginning, and he certainly wasn't a war hero. I mean, I like people who don't get caught. I think everyone can agree with me on that one. And to show you that I can be very fair and very balanced, like Fox News used to be, there was a big Trump boat parade on Lake Travesty, and this boat parade, they're incredible, by the way. They're happening every weekend all over the country. They're really beautiful to see. This group was out having a great time. Obviously, these people are all doing very well because they have boats and they have free time on their hands, which I like. Now, some of the boats on Lake Randy Travis sank over Labor Day weekend, and frankly, I don't like boaters who sink. Okay? I like boaters who boat on top of the water, not below the surface of the water. Sinking is bad, and it's for losers. Staying afloat is for winners. That's what I do when I'm on a boat. I stay afloat. I don't sink. Also, I saw some Trump flags in the water, and I don't like that because we just pushed through a bill, and it's illegal to have a Trump flag or any paraphernalia get wet. So unfortunately, these people will be prosecuted to the full extent of this new, strong law, but then I'll pardon them. So it'll be fine. You'll be pardoned, but, I've got to do this. So let me be very clear. Very, very clear. I don't like boaters that sink, okay? I think I've made that very, very clear. I did notice that the boaters that did go down were not very attractive people. The women on their boats were packing on some extra weight, which I don't like. I don't like that. I like skinny women, if you know what I'm talking about. Concerning the sinking of these boats, I've been told by many, many people that these were older boats with pre-existing conditions, which I'm fighting for right now in court, that pre-existing conditions will be covered. Biden hates pre-existing conditions, and he won't cover them. He's a terrible person, and he hates the suburbs. Now, I've been told by a very good friend of mine who happened to be there at the lake, a fantastic guy, great guy. Can I give his name, Kelly? No, I can't give his name. 2 times this week, I can't give names. Wow, what are the odds of that, right? But he told me that he saw a black submarine in the water on Lake Travis, and that submarine was obviously an Antifa submarine because it was black, and that's their color. That's the Antifa color, black. And there is a a video that I've seen of a group of men putting the submarine in the water at the lake, and they were all dressed in black, armed to the teeth, by the way, armed to the grenades, knives, guns, machetes, everything. They had a lot of stuff. Now, and they really were well armed. So they put the submarine in the water, and obviously the submarine fired on the Trump boats, and we know it was them because the torpedoes were cans of soup taped together. They made soup torpedoes, and that's what they did. And as you know, cans of soup can rip right through the hull of a boat, making a hole. That's hole and hole. They're two different. They sound alike, but they're two different things. They're hole and hole of a ship and a hole in the ship. Now I know it sounds confusing because the hole of the ship is where the hole actually gets in, but it's two different spellings. I learned that today. A lot of people don't know that. And then the boats on the lake, Lake Travis Tritt, they took on water and they went down. And thank God, no one was killed by these Antifa leftist radicals. Everyone is safe and dry, from what I understand. And they also found enormous bags of soup on the boats that went down. So they had some kind of delivery system, Antifa, that got the bags of soup onto the boats and then dragged them to enormous bags of soup. It must have been chunky soup to pull these boats down. So soup, torpedoes, and bags of soup, and they pulled the boats down. It was very sad. It was a vicious attack. It was an unprovoked attack. It was the Trump for the Pearl Harbor boaters. It's sad. I would love to give you more details about this and release the video, but it's all top secret. And it's under investigation. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to rescue those boats. We're going to lift those out of the water like they did with the Titanic, and we're going to get those coolers full of beer back to the rightful owners. We're going to find the car keys that they lost, their sunglasses, their sunblock, and their iPhones, and make sure these people are whole again. Not the hole I was talking about before, not the hole or the whole of the ship. We're going to make them whole. Now we're going to hunt down the Antifa Navy and blow up their submarine, their battleships, and their destroyers, because that's what they are. They're destroyers. They're bad people. And that's it for now. No more questions. I do want to mention we have a new product in the gift shop here at the White House. So for the press, exit through the gift shop. You're going to love this one. It talks. It's a little mini-me. Watch this. Here's my next tweet. I call it a tweet. This is gonna be big. Exit through the gift shop, pick these up. These make a great election day gift. Believe me. All right, thank you, Kaylee. Can I get that Diet Coke, please? Thanks for watching my latest video. And by executive order, you have to subscribe, because if you don't, I'll deport you.